Hello, hello. Welcome to the next drawing class. Hello, Pauline. It's good to see you. I was talking about you last week. I don't think you made it though, and how you sent me that email saying that you missed the drawing classes, and I really appreciate that. And it makes me feel appreciated, and loved. And so, yeah, thank you. So here we are. We're back. Last week we did the butterfly, the morpho butterfly, the blue ones, and it's on YouTube if you missed it. So yes, if you want to do it, it's on YouTube. Thanks, Zen. So this time I'm gonna move my book over. Do 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 do. Is this your first time here, Zen? I don't remember your name. Sorry, rolling over clothes. So everybody get their little square ready on their page in front of you, and get a pencil and a pen. And this one I feel like it's gonna have some more black in it because on my page, it went out of focus. There we go. On my page you'll notice that I have two designs at the top that have more black in them, and then the butterfly is sort of more lightly shaded without any solid black. So I want to put more solid black in this one. So get out a thicker pen if you can. I'm gonna try to just move this camera. Sorry about all the shaking. Go down a little bit. Okay. When I do this, it goes the opposite on the screen for me. It's mirrored, so it's so complicated. So today I wasn't sure what to draw. So I've been thinking, oh, you've been here a year, not consistently. Cool. I was thinking of drawing a cat. Because I love cats, and I got home today and both my cats are cuddling on the chair, and they're just so cute, and I love them so much. So anyway, this is an ode to my cat. So it might be a little trickier day, but let's start with just doing like a light line down the center of the page, like super light with your pencil. Just really like, so this is going to be erased, and then a line in the middle ish. Doesn't have to be perfect. If you want to measure it and be a perfectionist, you can, but I'm just doing sort of. Did it freeze again? Oh no. Hello? Are we back? Is it working? Okay, I'm sorry about that. Did you get the part about drawing the did you hear that part where I mentioned to draw a very light line down the center of your page? If Is it freezing a lot? I don't know why. Maybe I'll close some of the other tabs. I might need to, I don't know if you're going to get this, or if I'm on, I'm working right now, but I might need to restart my computer if it happens again. So, okay. Good now? I just closed all the other tabs. Okay. Just somebody acknowledge that it's working. I'm sorry. Maybe connection is slow for some reason. Okay. Cool. Come on, connection. So we got the line. Let's hope it doesn't happen again because we have quite the design ahead of us. We're just going to do our best and have fun with it and put lots of black into it. Oh, good. It's working. Yay. Hello, Mende. So you got the part about drawing the lines in the center. Okay. So now about halfway, a little bit lower than halfway, and putting a little like piece there, like a little corner of an eye, and this is where the eye is going to be. So the eye does not go halfway through, but it goes almost halfway, and kind of moving it down and up. So it kind of looks like a cat's eye. This one maybe is too thin. I mean, cats can thin their eyes, but we're going to do, I'm going to make mine sort of more round at the top and then something like that. So it almost looks like a leaf. and just the little point at the end goes over that thin line that you did down your page. So that's going to be the cat's eye, and it can change a little bit, and you can even have it coming down more here. Just, you know, this is just sketching in, so I'm not going to worry about doing that right now. Okay, there. And then inside the eye, we will draw sort of like a conical shape in a way. It's like a V or a U, more like a V, I guess, coming down, and then a point at the bottom, and then up a little bit. And in here, a circle, because that circle will be the highlight. So it's going to look something like that. And then above or below the circle, we're also going to do it sort of solid black here. I mean, this is going to be more, maybe we should use the pen. I think we should for this, because I just love eyes, and doing eyes on the page, I don't know, it's just striking, right? So I just want to show you where the solid black's going to be in this one, and then thinking about a little eyeball. And then once we have the eye down, the rest of the drawing just becomes easy. So I'm putting lots of black. I want to put lots of black in this one. I lost my highlight a little bit. I can make the highlight a little bit bigger with my white pen later. Yeah, we're starting today with drawing an eye in pen and thinking about an eyeball back there. So we're going to round the corners a little bit like this. And I mean, I don't know necessarily if that's going to look as cat-like, but it will be. It'll be a cat eye. And I'm going to use my white. This is my Jelly Roll white to just make the highlight a little bit more pronounced. Okay, now back to the pencil. There's the eye. Now the other eye will be pretty much right in the center. So coming over here, pretty much right in the center of this rectangle on this side. So coming up and around, and you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of trying to make a cat's eye somehow. It's going to sort of look like that. Now I don't know where the proportion is right now, so let's just go with the nose and sketch it in. So the nose will just be a little bit further down, like this, and then coming around. And I think I'm going to use the black for this too, because it looks, I don't know. Pencil for me isn't my jam right now. I'm just going to fill it in. My pen is too thick. So this nose that I'm doing kind of looks like a butt at the bottom, and at the top is sort of a tooth, you know, it has this like two bumps and then the little nostrils. So I don't know. That looks like a nose, but it's my cat nose, and we're just having fun here. And then from here, this in pencil, this is going to be sort of connecting the eye and the nose, this little line. And then this one comes around like this, connects the eye there on that side of the nose. And the cheeks, oh my goodness, he's gonna have big cat cheeks. This guy. It looks like an upside down heart almost. And a little scraggly chin. And in the cheeks, I'm going to be sketching some dots and some whiskers. And I kind of want him to look like he's not too upset. So I'm going to try to give him a little smile. Somehow. I don't know. And then these whiskers will be here. Oh, this is fun. All right, let's get the ears on there because then it'll start to really look like something. And so there's an ear in the corner, top corner. And another ear on the other top corner. So just kind of watch what I'm doing. I did the eyes, then the nose, then this upside down heart for his cheeks, a little scraggly chin. I hope you're following me. And the whiskers. And then we're just sketching in the ears. It's just fun. It's just fun. Oh, Jessica's here. Hello, Jessica. She has her sound off, but hi. That was 5 minutes ago. Are we having fun drawing the cat yet? Okay, this ear should come before the eye because we're going to be doing a little cheek coming down from the ear all the way around and attaching to that the whisker where the whiskers are. So all the way around, a little bump there, and attaches to the ear, and this ear can be a little bit pointier. And we'll be doing designs in all of this so that we're just getting it kind of sketched on. It's kind of a harder maybe class, but it does not have to look good or realistic, or just think of yourself as Picasso in a way. Like if you have an ear here and an ear there and a nose here and a nose there. No, I'm just kidding. Just do one nose. I mean, you can do two noses if you want. And this cat is going to be, the fur part here is going to kind of come off the page on that side. It almost kind of looks like a wildcat mine. And then under the chin, starting with about just a little bit in from the scraggly part at the bottom, just going down with some fur like this, and maybe fur coming this way because that'll be kind of like his tail. Now this is all going to be designed, so I'm going to now erase my horizontal lines because yeah, because let's just go in with the designs after, right? But first let's get to the pen and just get our shape on there. So my Picasso cat eye, because I don't think the proportions are perfect, but that's okay. And then coming down and up, like to a point there. And my cat's going to have a line coming around his eye like this. It almost looks like he has eyeliner. One of my cats looks like he does have eyeliner under his eye, actually. It's really cute. Now a little circle of a highlight and fill it in black. Now doesn't it look stunning if you use the pen and do the eyes first? Then it doesn't matter what the rest of the drawing looks like because you have these cool eyes on there. So, and don't forget the eyeballs. So you need to pretend it looks like a little circle in the middle. So cut off the corners of that almond shape eye. And yeah, I'm glad you're having fun, Balam. Yay. You're trying to keep up. Yeah. Well, There's no rush. You're usually finished first, Balam. So maybe I'm going too fast. Really just focus on the eyes first. And I'm going to do some dots as sort of shadow under the eyelid there. And then, and the nose. The eyes and the nose first. And then it doesn't matter what else your picture looks like, right? You have the eyes and the nose on there. Oh, Zen's keeping up. Thank you for letting me know, Zen. I'm glad to hear. It's good to know who's drawing with me and who's just watching, and you know, it's kind of fun. Now under the cat's eye, I'm going to do some solid black. I will be doing a lot of black in this one. I guess it's a black cat. And on this side of the nose, let's go up a little bit the nose like this. Like, and then down here a little bit. So I'm doing a lot of solid black where the nose is. Maybe in, I want to do some dots, but maybe in just like a triangle-ish shape. Black triangle shape, and then do some dots under it to show shading. So the nose, like something like that. And I know it's off center. So I'm fixing that a little bit. And this is just the shadow. And I also am excited to, I'm going to give him a little bit bigger forehead here. I've got the pen and I'm excited to do some designs in his forehead. So I'm thinking, what can we put on his forehead? A heart maybe? Nice and easy. You can put something more complicated if you want to. And I'm going to double up that heart with two double lines. And coloring a lot of black around it. Maybe making this line really thick too. And I'm going to do like a little curl here and some details. A little curl. Because this is not just any cat. This is a cat full of patterns. And spirals. So it does not have to be symmetrical. And around all the spirals and patterns, that's when you can start to do, I'm doing just like these spirals all of a sudden. That's when you can start to fill everything else around it with black. So fill in between the nose and the forehead, fill in some fun shapes that you can, that are empty in the middle, so that you can fill around them with black. So this is just creating negative space with whatever patterns you want. And you know, I was thinking like next time I might just ask you what you guys want to draw and we can vote on it. That could be fun. I'm going to do some more shapes in here. I can also go in with the white pen later and make dots or more spirals if I want to. I just love details, I really do. Although I don't have my glasses on me right now. Sometimes, you know, too much detail can make you obsess about making it perfect. So if your eyesight's not necessarily the best when you're drawing, it's not the end of the world, because you kind of let go of that perfection, you know. Cool. It's starting to come alive. Ah, Rhonda. LOL. What's happening? Oh, hey, BD. Haven't seen you for a while. And I'm going to go back. My cat, is it still blurry, Pauline? No, oh, the picture was blurry. Rhonda, my cat cheeks look like they belong somewhere else on Tom's body. Eek! Somewhere else on the cat's body, she's probably meaning, but that's funny. That's funny. Well, Rhonda's drawing different body parts than she's supposed to be on her cat face. That's funny. I'm gonna change my shape a little bit. So funny. Anyway, okay. Well, that's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Because I wasn't even intending it to look like that. But if I change the shape of mine, it looks a little funny. Now it doesn't look so much like that other body part. But now it looks really weird. But that's okay. Because remember, we're doing a Picasso cat. It is not, it's just artistic. You guys are so funny. And Palam says, now I cannot unsee it. Rhonda, your cat is a doppelganger of my cat, PD says. That's funny. I kind of think that this cheek is too, well, I'm just going to color it in black there anyway, so it's too big. It's okay. It's art. But please don't tell the CEO of Insight Timer that I'm drawing inappropriate body parts on Insight Timer, please. It's a cat face. And if we do whiskers, then maybe it'll look... Oh, goodness. I'm also just outlining the whole thing right now. This is his tail, but it's abstract tail. My pen is way too thick for what I'm doing right now. Or thin. That's better. It really helps to have different size pens. When I'm tattooing, I get obsessed with different needles and sizes and brands, and I have a huge drawer full of different kinds. Okay, outlining with a nice thick one. I can't wait to see your, if you feel like sharing, your Picasso cats. But of course, if Peta Brooke was here, hers would probably look like a real cat. No, mine looks kind of real. It's cat-like. It's the ears. Okay, let's do some more negative space things in this cat. Sorry, I want the whiskers to be a little bit... Well, I wanted the whiskers Oh, I gotta put on the auto, take off the autofocus. 1 second. I'm sorry. Why is it fuzzy? Uh-oh, did it freeze again? No. I think it froze again. I'm sorry. 1 second. Configure video. Okay, is it focused? There. No. Focus. There. Okay. Hopefully. I can't touch my computer either, or else it will freeze. Yours has eyebrows. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mine does too on that side. I'm going to make more eyebrows on this side. Oh, I love it. Thanks for sharing that, Zen. Oh no, my nose turned out like a pig. That's okay. I mean, pigs are cool. All right, I'm going to go with the pencil and do some negative space designs around the eye. So I like the eyelashes idea. I'm going to do definitely more eyelashes, but these will be a negative space, and I want them to kind of look like leaves a little bit, sort of coming around the eye. But I love the eyelashes idea, Zen. So I'm gonna eyelash this cat all up. It's also really easy to draw them. Just little shapes under the eyes that we'll be doing in negative space. And under here, I'm thinking some flowers, because it's so easy to draw flowers. And I like flowers, so there. I bought some little lilies and they lasted so long. They were so beautiful. I like just randomly buying myself flowers sometimes. I wish they lasted longer. So now I'm just drawing, I did 2 flowers and now I'm drawing just sort of negative space spirals coming from the flowers in the cat, and just sort of putting design in there that's going to be negative space. So the more designs you do, the less black you have to fill in. But I'm going to put some drops under the chin too. I should show you the tattoo I did yesterday. It was a crow, because I'm starting to draw animals more. I don't know what to do with the ears. Maybe just some more eyelash shapes. Okay, now it's all sketched in. So take your big black pen. Hopefully you have one. Not too big though. And just go around all of the shapes that you drew. And then if you have a white pen at the end, which I do, I'm going to probably put in the whiskers again. I think I'm just going to draw over what I've done there. And put in the whiskers again with the white. My nose has turned out like a pig. Every time I check the chat, that's the one I see because it's the last one. I'm just feeling the need to meditate while filling in lots of solid black. mindless, sort of sinking into it. And this is where I put on music. Let's see if I can find some. Oop. There we go. I'll have to do these eyelashes again with white, these ones. I just colored over. I've heard of a lot of tattoo artists who put on white, or not white, well, they do white at the end, but they do the eyes at the end instead of at the beginning. They like to save the eyes for the very end because it just takes the drawing and puts life into it. But I like to do them at the beginning because it's like a little spark of life, and then as you draw, it watches you as you create it. It's like giving birth to your picture. Your cat picture. Your Zen cat. Is it still fuzzy? No, it's good. I think I want to make a vow to all of you to hold me accountable to something for next week, if you don't mind. I want to vow to get one more track ready and put on insight timer of my flute. I have a lot of tracks that I did in Guatemala and I haven't listened to them. I know they're good, but it's just getting them off of this little recorder device machine that I have onto the computer and then just putting one of them on insight timer. So I'll have my second one. That's what I'm vowing to do by next Wednesday. Because everybody here is always so inspiring with my flute journey. If you want to write something in the chat that you would like to be accountable for by next week, I think that'd be cool if you wanted to put that in the chat, and then we can check in with you next week and see if you did it. I can write them down too. What do you think? For this time and day, please. Well, it's a different time next week, actually. Dragonfly, Pauline says. What's dragonfly in reference to? Is that what you want me to, what you'd like to draw next week? Because we can definitely draw a dragonfly next week. I love dragonflies. I mean, I did a butterfly last week. So anyone else would like to put something they're accountable for in the chat? But then I know you have to stop drawing to text. Pauline, when I was doing the flowers for my mom's coffin, a dragonfly sat with me and watched. It was the anniversary of her passing last week. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, but you know, that's really special about the dragonfly. I love that story. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's always a hard time when a loved one passes. And I feel like their spirit, you know, is there somehow through that dragonfly. And now whenever you see a dragonfly, you might think of her. I certainly think of Balaam's dad every time I see a hummingbird, because the same thing happened, you know. After he passed, we saw a hummingbird. Creatures to help us along the way deal with grief. Thank you for sharing that, Pauline. Nobody else wants an accountability for next week? Come on, one person. Think about one thing you want us to see if you did by next week. Like, for example, I want to do, by next week in drawing class, I want to have done yoga twice, or I don't know, emailed someone, or it's also quite vulnerable, so I understand if you don't want to share in the chat. Christopher, hello, hello. I love this, love that kitty. Oh, thanks. It's a bit of a, you know, art piece, not realistic, but thank you. Sadly, my kitty and friend Minion passed away on Saturday. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's so hard when cats pass. Almost sometimes as hard as a human, you know, like it's so devastating. They just get so much into your hearts. I'm going to erase. And you know, Christopher, it can help to draw a cat, to draw a Minion. Minion, that's a cute little name. Alright, so accountability, let's see. Balam, have my mushroom flyers done and printed. Yes! Definitely, that will be done. Thanks for sharing that, Balam. And Rhonda says, exercised 5 times. Okay, cool, good luck. I think that's a good goal, 5 times. 5, hey? It's almost every day of the week. Impressive. Alright, I think I've got most of my cat on there. Let me back it up a little bit. And it's been 46 minutes. Now, another thing to do is to take the little pen, smaller pen, and do some details in the negative space images. And when you're ready also to use the white pen, you can do the whiskers. I'm assuming most of you who have been coming here for a while to these drawing classes know that that white pen is very, very helpful. And not too expensive, you know. It's called Jelly Roll from Japan. Jelly Roll 10 from Japan. And if you don't have one, then you have a whiskerless cat, but that's okay. Got a pig-nosed cat and a whiskerless cat. Why not? I was biking here to get to class in time today, and I was just looking at all the trees and how different they are, and there's so many trees and how magnificent and beautiful trees are. Just love trees so much. And trees in Vancouver are so, like right now they've lost all their leaves, a lot of them, and they're all the branches, you can just see them. So magnificent. I'm putting some dots with my Jelly Roll pen, but I also want to keep doing some details inside. My two cats get their 1-year checkup next week. We're gonna take them to the vet. But they seem happy. They're always cuddling these days. I mean, not always, but generally most of the time they're cuddling. It's so cute. I hope you don't mind me talking about my cats, Christopher, after yours, because yours passed, but this is a picture of them when I left them upstairs just now. They're in my living room and they're on the chair cuddling. Like, those are my babies. My little fluff babies. That's Geo and Grady. And they are the cutest little affectionate cats. Especially with each other. It's the way they talk to each other. It's really cool. They go, ma ah ah, ma ah ah. Doesn't even sound like a meow. Can you tell I'm in love? It took a couple years though to move on from my last cat before I was ready to get another one when we got two instead of one this time. Oh, let me check the chat. Christopher, I want to get back to my yoga routine at least 2 times per week. I love that. I agree, me too. I like that maybe I can draw and color a piece in memory of Minion. Yeah. I color much more than I draw, but might be fun to try something new. Cool. Yeah, just see what comes out. Or, you know, color. You could put a picture of Minion into... These whiskers are so different than the other whiskers. Okay, but you can put a picture of Minion into your computer and then change. There's some filters you can put on Photolab, which is an app I have, and you can make the picture, or you can even use Photoshop, black and white, and make it like into a line drawing. In fact, I can do that. If you send me the picture, I can do that for you. Turn a picture of your cat into a line drawing for you. And then you can color it with all kinds of rainbow colors if you want to, or whatever colors you want. I don't know what color your cat was. You can try realistic colors, make it look realistic. Or you can trace your cat and do what we're doing right now. Trace a picture of your cat, of Minion. And then make a Picasso cat. In memory, in loving memory. I wish it looked happier, but I think it's something about this eye, the way it's shaped. Yeah, it's definitely the way the eyes are shaped. Okay, it's a bit better. Big cats don't smile. In my head they do. Okay, I think we're almost done. We have 50, it's been 53 minutes. How's yours looking? Almost done? Christopher, how cute. Wishing nothing but healthy and good news for the checkup. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope so too. Sometimes I think Gio has sore teeth because he had a tooth surgery. And he does this weird thing with his mouth. But we will find out on Tuesday. And I like that photo of the line drawing idea. Yeah, you're welcome. I love cats. Cats and tattoos and drawing, those are... And learning Spanish. I got my B in Guatemala when I was there in December or November, whichever month it was. Oh, I thought I had it. Ah, here it is. I received my certificate. San Marcos Spanish School. And it's level... It's level... Oh, here it is. B1. Woohoo! Yeah, so I'm happy I got my... It's one thing I'm trying to learn about is Spanish. Or, like, learn how to speak. Balam helps me a lot. Thank you. Alright, how are your cats looking? How with the background? Rhonda, should we do some spirals? Rhonda loves her spirals. And it's so fast and easy, right? Just a little spiral attached to each other. And fun. Spirals are fun. Yeah, I'm doing a lighter background because the cat's so dark. Can I do this? And yeah, I think it's time to stop. It's already been almost an hour. I'm almost done with the spirals and then mine will be finished. I love it. I love it. It's cool. It's amazing what you can do in an hour when you really just focus on something. Okay, who's finished? Anybody ready to send your picture to me by email so I can show everybody? And yeah, thanks thanks for saying the amazingness about my Spanish school. Sometimes I definitely don't feel like I'm at that level, but I'm doing good. Just every day, practice, practice. Almost, I will. Hey, Brian's here! Hey, Brian. It's good to hear from her. Good to see your donation. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Brian. I don't get donations every time I come, and so it's so nice when I get one here and there. I really appreciate it. I know, Brian, you liked it better when I was drawing the geometry with the compass and the ruler, but I figured like Insight Timer is just a time for me to let go and not be so precise. And these little Zentangle drawings are just like that, you know, they just see what comes out of the hand. It's more freeing that way. So many people just use the computer to draw, and it's happening more and more that people just don't draw with a pen anymore or even know how to use a pen. So it's so nice that you can be here with me to draw this cute cat. And I'm so close to being done. Okay, it's time to send me your drawing, even if you're not done, because otherwise I won't be able to show the class, okay? So can you please email it to artworkbykatia7@gmail.com, and I will look up in 1 second and then tell the chat that you emailed it so that I know to go look. And ta-da! I'm done. Yay! Maybe one little one in the corner. Okay. We did it. Black cat. Rhonda says her cat looks tired and she sent it. Thank you so much, Rhonda, for sending it. At least we got one person sending theirs. And I know Balam will, because you're the bestest in the westest. Rhonda. Wow. Oh yeah, he looks a little sad. How to make him look happy, right? But I like it. He's cute. He like reminds me of this sad cat, you know. But look how cool Rhonda's is, everybody. Like, so awesome. Look at our cats. They're like brother sister for sure. So neat to see them side by side. I love it, Rhonda. Thank you for sharing. It looks awesome. Yeah, everyone's giving you kudos on that one. I love the little nose. I don't think it looks like a pig nose. I think it's cute. You could always take the white and just do a little like line on the top. But the circles too. It's awesome. Mine's emailed. Oh, yay, we've got Pauline's coming up. Sorry, I was getting a screenshot for the YouTube video. Okay. Wow, Pauline! Oh my gosh, I really want to put all these mine, yours, Rhonda's, Pauline's, and Balam's together. I think I'm going to do it and put it on my Instagram story, if you don't mind. Let me know if you mind and I won't. But this is so cool. Wow. Yours really looks like a character from a comic, like a children's book, right? Oh, it's just awesome. This is Christopher. This is Pauline's. Rhonda's was the other one. But I don't know if you meant you were commenting on the last one or this one. But love that background. He looks thoughtful. Yeah, he looks peaceful and thoughtful. Spiritual. I like the lines coming up at the top a lot. They look so cool, guys. Mende, did you draw today? Oh, you were commenting on Rhonda's other one. Okay, that's good to know. So cool. Wow, thank you. It's giving me ideas to do more dots in my cheeks. And anybody else sending theirs? I was drawing something else, but you did draw. Yay! Glad to hear that I can inspire the drawing. And Balam, I am just waiting for yours, and then I will say good night to everybody. Yeah, they all look great. They all look great. I'm always doing my own thing, Mende says. Oh, are you? So you don't draw with us? That's okay. I don't mind. I'm glad you were drawing. It's just nice to have you here, too. Balam's coming. Dun 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 dun. Drum roll, drum roll. I'm gonna sometimes you do, but it's been a while. Mende says draw. Okay. Wow, Balam did it. Guess what? He did his with his the tongue sticking out. I love it. So cool. Just the face. Wow, got lots of character, Balam. Look at that nose. And it has a fang. Just one fang, hey? One's better than none, I think. Haha, so Balam. Yeah, it's so Balam. It's definitely his style. Sassy, sassy. Wonderful. Yeah, that could looks like old-timey cartoon. It totally does. These are all so neat. I like this class. The only thing I didn't like about it was when I froze earlier, but hopefully it didn't last too long. Well, I don't think it lasted too long, so that's good. You're an old-timey guy, Balam says. I missed Pauline's. Thanks, Balam says. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Pauline's was here. BD and Rhonda's was here. They're all amazing. I love them all. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming. And now the butterfly has a friend, the cat, and my page is officially done. Woohoo! Oh, the autofocus is. There we go. And moving on to the next page. Thanks everybody for your support, for being here, and it was great, very great to see you all again. And I hope you come back next week. We'll be here on Wednesday at noon. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day. You're welcome, Mende. Thanks, BD, about the Spanish. Just congratulations. Now let me stop the recording.